Too ridiculous. I am excited for the Minutemen, though. We have a chance to finish this season as a ranked team if we can pull off a couple more wins down the back stretch here. Dehea, take it easy, buddy. We will catch you later. Hopefully. I always say hopefully we won't go that much longer in terms of the stream. You know, get a good amount of time in there, and then the hooks get set in by this damn game. This damn addicting game. But yeah, even though NHL 2K10's in a spot where it's not perfect in terms of like those modern day rosters, they're still looking good. Is the gameplay good in 12 and 13? I haven't played 12, but yeah, the gameplay's solid in 13. I enjoy it at least. If you still play modern day Madden, it's not that different. Alright, let's get to the recruiting. A couple of people will be taken off of our board. Walker was still in first for, buddy. If you could just commit already, that would be amazing. Shit Talk Wisconsin. And Shit Talk Wisconsin. Like, there's no way he's not going to sign here unless we get cheesed. Mr. Charles Berg, we're in first for you as well. Let's get that visit when we play New Mexico. And I will trash talk on coach stability because it gives us just a ridiculous amount of points. Never played a Madden. Fair. It's available on EA Access. Download it, check it out. All this persuasion. Where are the strippers and the bags of money when you need it? Hey, we run a tight ship here at this program, I thank you. We would never do anything to bend the rules or try to give ourselves an unfair advantage over any other program. No sirree, that would never be us. Never. As I continue to shit talk USC at every possible point. You know you're adulting when you buy a coffee table. Davos, did you just buy a coffee table? Congratulations. You know you're adulting when you're having to go through all the bullshit of getting a house. Oh, P.D. Williams, come on. UMass or the Navy? You don't want to go into the Navy. You kidding me? Have you seen what the U.S. does for its veterans? Fuck all. Fuck all. Don't go to the Navy. They'll pay for your college education. But holy shit. You want some fucking financial and physical support afterwards. Good fucking luck. The robots have taken over the Navy. Oh, God. Do you really want to deal with the robotic Navy? Oh, that was unfortunate. Literally no points. Mason, we're in first for you. Robert Mason. Let's praise coach stability. And academic prestige. Fuck you, Ohio State. We're smarter than you. We're smartmen. What are you? Aaron Ward. It's a really close fight with this guy right now. Shit talk him on academic prestige. Shit talk him on stability. And shit talk him on championship contender. Not bad. Walker we're in first for. Shit talk Stanford on coach stability. Yeah, we need some sways to work for that guy, unfortunately. Leon Jones, dead heat with Texas A&M. Go 3 weeks to try and gain the advantage. Can't shit talk him on academic prestige, which sucks. Oh, coach stability is without a doubt our greatest weapon. No question. It is a gigantic difference maker for us. We're in first for quarterback Harvey Hollis. If you can go in for a 4-star QB when we could use maybe one more, why not, right? Susan the Emmy, what is happening? How are ya? See, Derek Johnson, we're down in the third for, but we're very much in the running for this guy still.
Oh, good for you!
Fugitive Cupcake, thank you, buddy, for that follow. Tremendous name, by the way. Name of the night. Whoops, didn't mean to find importance, but it's a good thing to know that we can talk a lot of trash about Troy. Lawrence Robinson, we're in the running for. on a great spot. Trash talk Ohio State on academic prestige. Trash talk Wisconsin on coaching stability. And championship contender, I can't do shit. Have we locked up a lot of new recruits? I think we've only gotten one recruit so far, unfortunately. Those insta-commits have been a rarity. I love that we can even shit-talk Bama on coach stability. It's incredible. Mark Tanner. NCAA system is weird. 14 system is weird. Yeah, I don't really like it based off of kind of my experiences with it, watching people play Rebuilt and seeing how it works. It's just like, And again, I played it back in the day, and I still just obviously prefer this. How are we feeling about that Tom Wilson hit? How do you think I'm feeling about that Tom Wilson hit, dog? Take a guess. It was a perfectly clean hit. Everything's fine. David Justice. Coach stability on Boise State. Oh, Boise, you're fucked. You and your blue turf. Wow, that's a lot of successful shit talking. What's the next promise we'll give recruits? Depends on how good we are, really. Man, Ohio State is competing with us on the vast majority of our prospects here. Jamie Gonzalez. USC is also up there for a lot of the same. You know, when we're competing with Ohio State and USC for the vast majority of our prospects, we're doing pretty damn well. Kellen Scott. Another Alabama approach. Who envisioned choosing UMass over Clemson and Wisconsin. I mean, yeah, in this timeline, because UMass is fucking dope. Todd White, we're in first for you now, too. Schedule you for that visit when we play New Mexico. Academic prestige. I can't shit talk Washington, but I can get about 100 points. Not bad. Who's next? So we did get Josh Whitaker. We're in first for Jason Woodard. Can't shit talk him on academic prestige. Ordering mobile. Yeah, oh yeah, AJ for sure. I support AEW on their pay-per-views. Gotta support the companies you enjoy. I'm pumped for it. I'm not as pumped for it as I thought I would be, but 14's recruiting system I find is too difficult if you aren't playing as a top team. You get cheesed more. Maybe I should go back and try it out sometime, huh? It'd be a while, but the issue is obviously if you try to get a physical copy, it's so fucking expensive. So. Let's see, and then we have some of the new recruits. Andrews, let's see if I'm out for this guy. Not out for this guy. I just don't think I've sent him our promises yet. I hadn't. At least not all of them, so we'll see the home state game. Shit talk Utah on academic prestige. And shit talk among coach stability. That's a very good week. What time are we going until tonight? I mean, anywhere from another half an hour to 45 minutes, like an hour at the latest. Ryan Brigham. Only had 20 minutes of time left. Shit. I didn't realize I only had 20 minutes of time left. We used a lot of them. And then obviously Nate Larson is off the board. I didn't realize I had 32 players on the board. And Brown's on a soft commit to Iowa. We might as well just back out. Let him go and focus on other people. So back to the top. Who can we still scout? Burgess. He's on 50%. He's a +4. He's actually a 79. Not bad. Mason. +3. He's also a 79. Not bad. What about the quarterback in Hollis? Drifting towards bust territory. And the guard in Johnson. Very much drifting towards bust territory. That's okay. So it's California. Up next. California. 3-3. This should be a whooping. They have the #1 pass offense in the nation. Interesting. Interesting. That they have the, they have that option there. So let's see. I mean, definitely stop the pass. Defensively, slightly pass more will be our strategies, and hopefully we can do all right here. In terms of our philosophy, we're going to slightly pass a little bit more. We'll go 45. And then defensively, it's definitely stop the pass. We're going like 70-30. Try not to blitz as much. Getting caught up on the stream front earlier. Looking at the record book of NHL. Shows Carter Hart having year 700 games, about 500 more than Brodeur, about 100 wins behind. Very much down. Hard to play that many games. You're probably not wrong. I mean, it's kind of one of those things about the game, right? About NHL 21, where goalies on the record book for some reason play just a shitload of games. Can we beat Cal? It's the first game we're going to sim in a while, aside from last week. We need a win here, boys. And there goes our chances of being ranked. The defense gives up 59 points. There goes our chances of being a ranked team this season. Wow. Honestly, our hopes of, honestly, man, our hopes of fucking making it anywhere else. I do wonder about those sliders. I don't doubt people that they're wrong. I think you went high on run defense. No, apparently it's the other way. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's some people who say it's this way in terms of the sliders. I trusted people when they said, no, if you want the pass defense, you technically go over here. And I'm like, all right, cool. But, yeah, regardless, we just got dunked on. Even if we went run defense, we shouldn't have given up that many fucking points. Not with how good this defense is. Damn. That is a back-breaking, absolutely back-breaking option. Just trying to watch a fight from Sharks game. Wow. All right. Well, our hopes of finishing as a ranked team this year are done. Now at 4-3. It's a loss we just couldn't afford. Now our focus is very much on just trying to top UConn. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is try to at least win our conference, but finishing as a ranked team's out the door now. This team just can't seem to make that jump to the next level as fast as I need them to. At least I can talk shit about Notre Dame. We're in second for Burgess and dead heat with USC. Good thing is we got that coach stability shit talking point in our back pocket. That's a devastating loss. That really is. Cal is supposed to be that team that we can beat. And we blew it. I want Walker to stop being a tease. That's the worst part. If this goes down to like the wire of into the postseason or the off season, even though we've been number one for him for weeks, he could still go somewhere else. You just never know. So the longer these guys stick around without committing, the more nerve-wracking it is, to be honest. EA Sim is never kind, indeed. Again, Pete Williams. We're closing the gap, I think. Come on, you don't want to go to Navy, do you? Spending all that time on a boat when you could fucking, I don't know, Fall River isn't that far away. Sir, do you know what time it is? Go to bed, Dad. Thank you for the host, buddy. I had no idea you were online this late. How'd the stream go, fella? Coco as well. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Aaron Ward. Welcome, everybody. I'm sorry I'm no longer doing anything hockey-related. I have no idea what Crash was doing. Probably something hockey-related. Or probably Fortnite-related, let's be honest. But, yeah. Switched off of hockey a little bit ago. We're on a lovely... one of the better games EA's ever made. Franchise was a bitch, but hella fun. Fair enough. Franchise mode's always a bitch, dog. That's how it works. I could have told you that. I could have told you that's how it was gonna go. Yeah, Crash, what the hell are you doing on? Go to bed, you have a family. Jesus. Leon Jones. Let's just take the points over Texas A&M. Good, Crash. Go to bed. Why were you on? I know it's Friday, but I didn't know your schedule was gonna, you know, result in you streaming this late. Should talk Ohio State a little bit more. What are you, my 10 years younger dad? Hey, I am more than 10 years younger than you. Thank you very much. How's that make you feel? Let's see. Ronnie Marshall. But yeah, welcome everybody from Old Crash Andrew Stream. Football might not be your thing, and I get it. But hey, it is franchise mode, as we are trying to turn one of the worst teams in the nation into one of the best, because that's what we do in basically every game we play. Does it get boring? No. Not really, so long as you switch games. I have nothing to do tomorrow. I'm like Eminem at the end of 8 Mile. He knows he's playing. Jesus. Coach stability. Yeah. Shit talk Clemson. Who are a much, much bigger school than we are. I love, Crash, that you show up and within 2 minutes you mention fucking 8 Mile. You are such a dad. Such a dad, I tell you. Oh, Derek, be good. Should talk Ohio State. And should talk Ohio State. Beautiful. That was 8 Mile a dad move. That movie came out almost 20 fucking years ago. How is it not a dad move? Like, I fucking love 8 Mile. That movie came out in what, 2002? Fuck. Could have mentioned any Tom Hanks movie. That'd be a dad move. Fair enough. Well, what if I want the sequel to 8 Mile called fucking 1/8 of a Mile and I'm Tired, starring Grandpa Tom Hanks? That was the best I had. I'm sorry I failed you. I disappointed you. Oh, God. Anyway. This Die Hard a Christmas movie. Only if Tom Hanks is in it. That's now the key. Oh, fuck you, Washington. Damn you, Todd. Let's see, Jason Woodard. I was 20 months old when 8 Mile came out. Fuck's sake, I'm old. That's how you make me and Crash feel old. Right there. Especially the people who are like, I wasn't born when 8 Mile came out. What's an 8 Mile? Crash, I knew you were going to bop him too. And I don't blame you. Not one bit. Good work. That's teamwork right there. Tonight I found out about the cast of Spy Kids 3. Fun fact, I didn't know Spy Kids 3 was a thing. It probably shouldn't be, is my guess. Jason Morris, son of Zach. Because he's standing at the edge of tomorrow. And it's all up to him how far he goes. Standing at the edge of tomorrow. Today. That's right. We're talking about the theme song from Saved by the Bell, the college years. That's for Crash, to make him feel at home. And to make me feel at home, because I missed that show. R.I.P. Screech. Indeed. That's fucking sad what happened to Dustin Diamond, man. That dude lived a fucking life, but, I don't know. Hey, let's talk about everyone's common fear of, out of nowhere, finding out you have cancer and then not making it in record time. Yeah, that's great. Let's not talk about that. Ryan Brigham Young, we're probably out on you. I don't know if I made promises to you. Did I? When did 8 Mile come out? 2002, dog. Is that the one with Sly Stallone or Antonio Banderas? Jesus. Remember when he used weight loss pills to lose weight on a weight loss reality show? I do, and why not? It was an option. It was an option. I'd cheat the system too. Fuck it. I don't know if we made promises to this guy. I'm kind of afraid to use more time just because... Yeah, Air Force is very far ahead. Even if we have promises, we're going to back out of Brigham. Oliver, we don't have a chance in hell with this guy. No, we do. Never mind. Holy shit. Let's talk. Have we not made promises to you? Aha! We're back in the running. Everything's gonna be fine. Spy 3D to be exact. George Clooney, Selena Gomez, Steve Buscemi. I don't believe you that movie exists. I don't believe you. And that's the cast. That is a filthy lie. Let's see. Hollis, we're in verse 4. I'll schedule you for that visit. And shit talk on coach stability. He did absolutely nothing. And in 30 minutes left, let's talk to each one of you for a little bit. And we'll schedule that New Mexico visits. Boca Del Mar, Florida. Derek Johnson. Shit talk Troy on stability. That didn't do too much. And Mr. Foster. Shit talk Mizzou on stability. That's a little bit better. And then back to the top and scout out the highest rated dudes that I don't have fully scouted already, which will include Ronnie Marshall, who isn't quite going to be a bust territory. Lawrence Robinson, the quarterback. A couple points down. 94 throw power, apparently. And Mark, don't call him DJ Tanner. Maybe drifting towards bust territory. Damn. Alright. So now, we get to take on... Who the hell was it? Was Lafayette? No, it's fucking... We beat Lafayette. It's Arkansas State. I mean, we are so much better than they are, too. So, clearly, it is stop the run. Crash, take it easy. We love you. Thank you for the host. Stop the run. Pass the ball. Crash, I will work on that little project as much as I can, I suppose. So yeah, apparently, if you want to pass the ball more, you move it this way. Whereas some, in theory, would say, well, that's how you run the ball more. It's really weird. But anyway, we do want to pass the goddamn ball, so we'll go 40-60 in favor of passing. I need it tomorrow. Good luck with that, bud. Short notice. I got a life. I have a life to live. Give me 1 second here, boys. Alright, chat, we be back. We be back. Let's see what we can do. What was it? Pass the ball, stop the run, and go heavy in the run defense. And we should be able to beat this team, no problem. Please. Please, 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 please. We can't afford to lose to Arkansas State. If we do, this season is on the verge of fucking disaster. Boys, what is going on? How are we losing to these teams? Are you kidding me? Our season's fucked. This team is pissing away the potential for a great season. Oh my god. Fucking hell. This is a bad, bad spot to be in, man. Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah, Crash, I'm not gonna do that, but that is funny. So maybe we should start setting up the sliders the other way, because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. We might have to just go with the thought of the sliders work the other way. I don't understand how, I don't understand how this team's struggling this badly. That's a disaster. Losing to Texas and Michigan is one thing. Losing these last two games is fucking horrifying. Really quickly with Louisville. We're a better team than who we just lost to. It's going to be stop the run again and run the ball. That is our strategy here for this game. And what we'll do is set it up the other way. So instead of this thinking that it's setting up the pass offense, we'll have it say that it's leaning towards running the ball. So we'll have it set up that way still. Unless I misread it. Double check. Now I'm second guessing myself. I can't believe we just lost those two games in a row. It's an outright disaster. Yeah, we have the #1 rush defense in the country. So we're getting crushed on the passing game. Which makes no fucking sense. Alright, we're gonna run the ball. And we're also gonna stop the run, in theory. We'll see if it works that way. I mean, hey, I'm not going to blame anybody, but maybe somebody thought it worked one way and it doesn't, and we've been setting it up the wrong way. I still don't think it excuses those losses. 4-4 is an inexcusable record no matter... Like, I could set it to blitz every time, and we should still be beating some of these teams. Oh my god, can some of these dudes just make up their mind? Walker, come on, man. Now is the time to make up your mind. Burgess. Should talk USC where we can. And the good thing is I can still shit talk them in a lot of ways. Charles Berg. I need these dudes to start committing, and the fact that they haven't yet is honestly scaring me a little bit. It's scaring me quite a bit. Especially based off of our season results, you never know if they're just going to walk away. You never know if they're just going to walk away. Oh, Robert Mason. We're in first for so many dudes right now, and only one guy has commit to us so far. At least it's a wideout, which was one of our important need positions, or position needs, but... Pete Williams, I haven't been able to jump ahead of Navy here. I still feel like I'm the same amount of points away. It's like we're just essentially repeating ourselves every week. Take points off of Navy, but just can't take enough off of Navy to make that happen. Darius Gilmore, we're in second for. It's still right there. It's like the same damn thing every week. Problem is, we can't really trash talk these guys all that well, except for stability, of course. Mr. Ward. Might as well keep putting up the fight, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go to Boise. I think coach stability wins me a lot of points. Yes, it does. And then playing time. There's really no point in trying to sway it in our favor. It's not going to matter that much. Like a Walker. Can't really shit talk Stanford, so try to sway. Can shit talk Stanford. Didn't help that much either. Jones, we're in first 4. We got a lot of visits in week 13. Get the points and talk shit. David Fountain. A lot of our sways are failing right now too, which really doesn't help. Justice. Yeah, take it easy, buddy. Not sure how much longer I'll be live for. You have yourself a good one, sir. This team keeps losing. I'm gonna just walk away from them for the night, that's for sure. Maybe they'll show up tomorrow. Let's see. Gonzalez, man. We're in first for so many of our goddamn prospects. It just now starts to feel tedious because I'm just like, God damn it, can we win games, please? So worried about these last 2 losses. It's just been a nightmare to have us lose. Hey, there we go. We got another wide receiver. It's Todd White, 4-star option out of Idaho, Sandpoint, Idaho. All 6'1" of them. We must return back to the tradition. To the tradition, I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Todd White, welcome aboard. Thank God we now have 2 wide receivers in Whitaker and White. How many more receivers I want to leave on the list, I'm honestly not sure. But I also don't hate the idea of just kind of running with it and seeing who we get, because we're not really desperate for one position or the other. God, if this team doesn't find a way to fucking get ahead of UConn this season, I'm going to be incredibly nervous. Still talk some trash about Ohio State where we can. Man, that coaching stability against Ohio State works out so well, like every time. Lawrence Robinson, still in the running. Unfortunately, though, I don't think this strategy is going to work because I really can't talk enough shit to get ahead of these teams. I'd have to use sways. We might have to drop out on Robinson.
Oh, good for you!
Filthy Frank. U21. What's going on? Thank you for the ball. Shout out to old Joji there, huh? Illinois, talk some shit. Get that sway. Glad that worked. I just want to be done with the recruitment here because it's like, okay, this next game, like, we have to win. We have to win. We gotta win, man. We gotta win. And Utah can take a seat. Ah, Frank. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. I want to see what you got in the troll department here. Make my night. Make my night. If you would. Because this team's gonna choke. It's off with a high daddy bold, right? That's what I'm saying though. Setting the expectations high. Santa, it's intriguing. You don't really know what you're gonna get from here, right? It's promising though. We haven't had a troll in here since Mr. Temple University, so that's a high standard to live up to. Oh, I wonder how he's doing. Shout out to Temple. 3 out of 10, not impressed. Can't even give it the Bret Hart 4 out of 10? What the hell is that? You know it's bad when you can't even get the Bret Hart 4 out of 10. Fuck you, Georgia. And so we have 40 minutes left to do 20 minutes with Derek Johnson. Start talking more shit about Troy. I don't think we're going to be able to make up the ground, though. An Islanders jersey always screams daddy. Fair enough, but what if it's a John Tavares jersey and people fucking hate him now because they're stupid? That's right, I said it. If you're an Islanders fan who burned your Tavares jersey, you're fucking stupid. Is it more alpha to coming off the bat with a high mommy? You know? Yes. Because I think it would catch so many people off guard. Like, obviously, the connotations of daddy being what they are, you get what they're going for, but maybe if you throw in like a high, you know, a fucking high uncle, who's to say? Calling someone daddy is so fast. I mean, depends on the situation. But, you know, it's predictable. It is predictable. I'll give it that. We haven't won in our reverse ones yet. I still got my 350 to burn. Fair enough. Hi, Grandpa. Now, see, that could create a story. Oh, God. All right, can we please not lose to fucking Louisville here? If we lose 3 in a row, I'm going to cry. Thank you, Jesus. 52-30. Is it a fluke? Is it luck? Did we have the settings wrong because I listened to someone in chat? Maybe we did. Regardless, we won. Thank fuck. Because we definitely needed to win that game. High third cousin twice removed. Exotic? The zoomer hit him with a hey Steph bro. That's Piney. I'm sorry, that's Piney's shtick. The fucking step bro meme. God damn you, Piney. God damn you. I feel like he threw his trolling plans in the flux. Yeah, I know, nothing's been said since. It's pretty disappointing. I don't know, maybe he was expecting the auto ban. I mean, I wouldn't have blamed him. Most people, you know, when you drop a phone, they're like, hey, thanks, and it's just, hi, daddy. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna ban you, but we give people a chance here, you know? We see what happens. If I banned people for trolling, Dark Void would have been booted 2 years ago. The Australian contingent would have been weaker. Thank God we won a game. It's beautiful. And of course, we knew we already locked down Mr. White. Not of the Walter variety. So we get a bye week. We're up to 5-4 on the season. In terms of the conference standings, where are we at? We are behind UConn at 6-2. A 93 rated team, and we might not win the conference. I can't fucking believe this. I can't believe we might not win the conference. Like, obviously we had a tougher schedule, but this team is a 93 overall team, man. This has been a disaster. Outright disaster. There's no other way to look at it. Mr. Walker, for the love of God, if you would just sign, that would be great. Please just sign. Nope, you're gonna wait for the visit. Cool. Want me to shit talk Wisconsin a little bit more? I'm gonna shit talk Wisconsin. Holy fucking shit. No, there's no way he's not signing here after a 172 negative there. Joe Burgess. Still not gonna sign, huh? We're starting to gain with these players because that shit-talking reward is massive now. We're gonna start seeing these guys on soft commits very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, I mean, those coaching stability comparisons are unbelievable point getters for us. But again, unfortunately, no one else is budging aside from the wide receivers in terms of committing. Can we look at the lead that we have on Walker? Yes. 720 points. Still not a full bar, though. So hence no soft commit. It should be happening any week now. Any day now. And the next day. Pete Williams. I keep losing ground on Navy, but I'll hold out hope until the visit. We might as well. We'll hold out hope until the visit. And just see if somehow, some way we can make this happen. Are Bruins fans as toxic as fans in Vancouver? We beat the Leafs without PD and fans want him traded. Yeah. The answer for the vast majority of teams to answer the question of are your fans as toxic as other fans? The answer is always yes. Every fan base, as always, will have unbelievably toxic people supporting that team. Cupcake, take it easy. Thank you for the follow again. For hanging out. I do appreciate it. I think we're going to be out on Aaron Ward as well, but we'll see what happens after the visit. We might as well hold on for these dudes. We're already in the deep end. Why not stick with it until the ship goes down, damn it. Not abandoning ship for no man. But yeah, any Canucks fan that's like, trade Pettersson is just obviously grasping at straws because that team has underperformed for the majority of the season. That's all it is. Unless the team in question is Philly, correct. Philly fans are toxic no matter what. And that's literally not an insult. Like, that's their entire fucking gimmick, is that we as a city are toxic as fuck. That's literally their entire, reason for being. Is that Philadelphia is just toxic. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh man, coach stability. I'm going to keep trying to sway here wherever I can. I'm at the point now where I'm going to start trying to sway these guys instead of just outright talking shit if we're in first for them. So if we can get those interest levels up and then talk shit, we're golden. And we're in first still for the vast majority of these guys. So, start playing the long game. You'd be toxic too if you had Gritty and the Fanatic as mascot. I mean, they were toxic before Gritty became a mascot, okay? Let's not act like they weren't. They fucking threw batteries at Santa Claus, for fuck's sake. They were toxic well before Gritty became a thing. Once you get to a bigger conference for us. I mean, see, that's the issue though, right? Like, I could definitely move us to a bigger conference right now, but again, the problem is we haven't earned it. We haven't earned it. Like, I don't want to just, like, yeah, we're good enough to play in a different conference, but I don't want to move us up and give us another way to bring in recruits that we probably shouldn't have yet until this team earns it. And for the love of God, even with a tougher schedule, if we can't fucking beat UConn, then these fuckers aren't getting to that bigger conference yet. And yeah, moving to, like, the Big East would help a lot, but these fuckers gotta earn it. Robinson. Still in the running for this guy. I mean, we're in first for so many of these prospects as it is, you know? More of a casual, but I'm all for Gritty. Honestly, I mean, I at this stage, like, I was against Gritty at the start. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. But that's mainly because I didn't trust Philly to be able to properly run with the meme, and needless to say, they did a fantastic job of running with the meme. You know? They went all in. I didn't think they'd go all in. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. And they'll be like, it was a mistake, and we're not going to stick with it. But no, they did a great job of sticking with the meme with Gritty, and obviously it's been fantastic. We need more buses versus lawnmowers. We'll probably go back to Wreckfest sometime soon. It is the weekend, and it's obviously easier to get a lot of people to play a game on the weekend. So, but again, like a racing game like Wreckfest, like, you need like 10 people, not like 4, for it to be really fun. So I could always put out the call to say, hey, NASCAR Wreckfest. I do love MotoGP. Again, don't get me wrong, I love MotoGP. But the issue with MotoGP right now, like I said, is that there's a new game coming out soon. So it almost makes more sense to wait for that game to come out and then to play the career mode on that like I did with F1. So that's probably the game plan there. But I mean, MotoGP is a fucking blast. And again, we talked about it a lot, like over the past year, me getting back into NASCAR, to F1, getting into MotoGP. It's been some of the most fun I've ever had on stream playing those games, you know? So, don't move into a bigger conference until you can use different promises, since it gets harder to play away games. That's also a factor, Popcorn, right? Is thinking about where we're at right now in terms of having to rely on promising away games for a lot of teams. So, oh my, this is spoilers. Indeed, A squared. Again, because I'm working on other YouTube stuff now, off stream, and I've basically been sending everything over to YouTube that I've been playing on stream. Yeah, it is spoilers for anybody who's... I mean, it's literally impossible for you to be completely caught up, unfortunately. But it's more so like these, you know, this is for the people who don't get to catch stream. But that said, obviously, out on Patreon right now, and by the time this is on YouTube, it would have been out for a while. But the NHL draft, 2007 draft redraft is out right now on Patreon for $1. Get you in the door, get you a couple other things aside from early access. But yeah, we did a pretty sweet video on the 2007 redraft and again the Cold War. I'm hoping to start working on that episode very, very soon. So, very, very soon indeed. Yeah, we still got a lot of stuff planned. We got a lot of stuff planned indeed. I love how the truck race today just had 10 dudes sponsored by camping. I mean, it's a NASCAR truck series race. Like, what kind of sponsors do you expect to see during a fucking pandemic? The Habs greatest draft. It was a really good one for Montreal. That's true. McDonough, Subban, Pacioretty. Of course, they did a great job of trading away all three of them and not winning a cup with any of the three on the fucking roster. Holy shit, this camera. There we go. They did a great job of not winning any fucking cups with that core because they're fucking stupid. But, you know. Must be great to be able to say this is our greatest draft and to have not won a cup with that roster. Couldn't be me. Trust me, I mentioned the McDonough trade. I absolutely mentioned the McDonough trade. How could I not? It's just too spicy to pass up on. New Mexico State. This should be a fucking massacre, even with our secondary options. Stop the run. And pass the ball is our strategy right now. So again, we'll view that as the run offense. So we're going to pass the ball a little bit more. Again, hopefully this is how it actually works. And we'll stop the run. That might be every team's best draft class of all time. So Santa, the fun thing is I was planning on making that video like a year ago. And I was going to bring on people to talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely a thing that could be done. Definitely a thing that could be done. 23 scholarships left, 29 people on the target list. What do we got? Holy visits. Okay, this is going to be time consuming. How sad of a legacy is for Sabres fans to say our best moment was getting fucked by a foot. I mean, I'm sure they're not big fans of that reality. Holy shit, Kellen Scott, by the way. How good is this guy actually? Is he like a super gem? No, he's still a gem though. Not bad. Rangers wasted it too. At least they made it to a fucking final. Habs never did that. Habs really didn't even get... I mean, well, they got close to making a cup final, but... Nah, Rangers certainly made more of it than the Habs did. That's not even close. Alright, Mr. Walker. Let's start finding the importance with you, sir. Let's see, Mr. Scott. Let's see what we got with you. Just praise that up. Try to put these sways in there. Oh, Dodgy, what is going on? New to your channel. Found you through the Seattle Kraken series on YouTube. You made me wonder. Can you please answer is the... I believe the UK leagues are in the game. And you can definitely create your own leagues. I'm fairly... the UK leagues are like definitely in the game. I just can't remember if they're playable. I think the EIHL is playable though. For FHM. But now I'm racking my brain not wanting to give you incorrect information because I haven't played FHM in a couple of weeks. But you can certainly kind of customize your own leagues and set stuff up, yes. Custom leagues are actually a pretty big part of it. A lot of people who enjoy their own custom leagues, so. Alright, Aaron Sanders. And just keep working on the sways in case the time comes where I fall into second and I have to shit talk people. Or if these guys carry over towards signing day. We'll see what happens. Can't believe we're in first for like all of these guys, and it's just been like no movement for weeks. It's just been maintaining this top spot. Let's see, like for Robert Mason, if I can get those sways off, then when I go to talk shit about Ohio State, it'll be solid. I know I'm not gonna have good visits with these players. That's just not a thing that's gonna happen. Did you end up getting the updated roster for 2K10? I did, but unfortunately, while all the players were in the right spot, there were a lot of overalls and attributes that were kind of screwy. But what Pyro did is he went and found somebody else on the Operation Sports Forum who's pretty much going to be doing exactly what we were looking for. So give it a couple of weeks and we'll hopefully be able to try that experiment again in terms of having modern, up-to-date rosters for NHL 2K10, which will be fucking sweet if it works out. It's worth getting FHM 7, or would I recommend waiting for 8? I think 8 probably won't come out, as far as I know, until like next fall. It's normally when they release, so I mean, at this rate, it's probably worth getting 7. I mean, whether or not you use my discount code or wait for a different Steam sale or anything, I mean, you can certainly get the game for cheap enough, I'm sure, so I'd probably recommend getting 7. It is true that the match engine they added like doesn't hold up to what's in, say, Football Manager, but in terms of like the core experience of the game, I don't know how much that's going to change before 8, so it is probably still worth checking out 7. If you get the game, make sure to use code 2. It's not code Toogie, but it is my pinned tweet on old Twitter there. The old discount code. Scheduled Williams stuff, right? I always forget who I scheduled the visit stuff for and who I didn't. Michael Walker. Let's just start scheduling this stuff immediately, I guess. First for you, so it's going to be a pretty short talk. Try the sway. Let's see what else we're dealing with here. Let's see, Mr. Ward. Not gonna help us much, but do what we gotta do. Find out the info that we gotta find out. That was a B grade there. I should have tried to sway that there. Leon Jones. Couple of A's. Curious about the professors. We're in first for this guy too. Take the points, even though I can't shit talk. Just gotta hope we lock these guys down at this stage. David Justice. I don't think we've ever been in first for this many prospects. This is ridiculous. And I've only had 2 commit so far. Points, my discount code on the Steam version. It is eligible for the Steam version. Technically, I think, though, if you get the game off of their website with my discount code, you can still get essentially the Steam version off of their website as well. So, whatever's easier. So, if it doesn't work on Steam, it can work that way. UMass is an easy school. The professors are too busy talking. Recruits to teach. True. True. Our teachers do nothing but talk to potential football players all the time. Everything else, and any other time, they're just recording videos. Will it work for the UK? It should. And if it doesn't, let me know. But it should absolutely work for a global setup there. I haven't heard anything. I think I've had people from the UK and Australia use the code without issue. So, it should work. You have a link. God damn it. If you just search twitter.com/Toogie24, it is literally the top tweet that's up there. I asked you to do that so I can continue to breeze through this. Santa, I guess the bot's down. Blame Pyro. I had a feeling the bot was down because something didn't work earlier. But I appreciate the attempt. Although, let's see. Maybe if I try it, does the bot like me? Hey, there you go, the bot likes me. Nope, it says no. Cool. Well, bot's fucked. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Woodard, we're in first for. God damn, my back. My back. Had that intense gamer lean for so much of 2K10. It was too much of a lean. Let's see, Holland. Having him talk to professors will hurt more than anything, but it is what it is. Should talk Ohio State. That sway in there, unsuccessful. St. Matthews, Kentucky. Who is the pride? St. Matthews, Kentucky, I wonder. And how did I schedule this many people for a visit this week? Seems like a drastic amount of people. Sway. Sway, 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 sway. Should listen to that song right now, but YouTube would bop me. That's looking good. Gotta send a bus for the visit. Everybody on the bus. The field trip to UMass, it's time. I can't believe how many people were in first for. This is fucking nuts. Let's see, Matt Oliver. Shit Talk Maryland. Trying to get that sway. Mr. Hollis we're in first for. I can't wait for like 90% of these guys to go to different fucking schools. After all the time we've put in, the vast majority of them are just going to be like, yeah, fuck you, nobody's from St. Matthews, Kentucky, according to Wiki. It's that small that nobody is in the notable persons category, huh? Jesus. Jesus. That's brutal. Let's try another sway here since we're in first. Mark Tanner. Actually, did I do the visit info for Bowser? I did. There was one former congressman. Oh, shout out to Congress. They work so hard. America, making American jokes. Derek Johnson, what do we got for your visits? Guess what? You're talking to our professors, boy! Who would have thought you get to talk to our professors? I mean, Dodge, there's not much they can do to put in the Kraken yet because they don't have a team. I'm not surprised that they're not in. They didn't add anything like that for Vegas either before they joined the league in terms of like, hey, here's the expansion for them, where you could actually be Vegas. So that shouldn't really be that much of a surprise. FHM obviously has a little bit of a different setup in terms of them using the Kraken. But if people don't want to give EA any slack, I totally get it. Alright, 3 hours of scouting time, 20 minutes of call time left over. Not a big deal. David Justice, how good are you? He stays as a 76. Derek Good. +5. He's in the gem category. Very nice. And we're out of time. Cool. So right now in terms of recruitment, we're just stuck looking and waiting around. New Mexico State, this should be an ass kicking. There is no question about it. This should be an ass kicking in our favor. Well, it wasn't an ass kicking, but we do win 27-17. So thank God for that. Thank God for that. We might still have a chance to catch UConn. Maybe. Potentially. I kind of want to try to at least finish the regular season tonight, even though it means running late. At least put the logos in the game. It's true. I mean, I don't know why they don't, though. I mean, I don't know. In terms of a reason, is it laziness? Is it rights fees? I don't know. Don't know. I mean, the fact is, like, there are, like, clearly some AHL teams and ECHL teams that don't like their logos being screwed with, which is why they're not in the creation suite to be able to make for, like, ESHL or anything like that. So, sometimes there are, just those things that seem like it would make sense for EA, but honestly, like, they want to do it, but they can't. I do have to cut them some slack in some of those ways, you know. Remember the hockey guy saying about a month ago, the Kraken have one final part of the expansion fee to make before the league officially has them in. Yeah, maybe that could be it too. Hadn't heard about that. Wouldn't surprise me if they just delayed doing that because of COVID, you know. All right, where are we in the conference standings? UConn's gonna win. If UConn wins this week, who are they playing? We have to win our final 2 games. No, we don't. They play New Mexico State. We need New Mexico State to beat UConn or we didn't win. If UConn beats New Mexico State, they're going to beat us for the conference title. I mean, we're both 1-0 in the conference. I need to beat Idaho. I need to beat UConn. If it goes off of conference record instead of overall win-loss, I have a chance. We can't slip up against either of these 2 teams. For Idaho, I know their schedule is easier, but still, like, at most, we should have had like 2 losses on the schedule. So it's going to be stop the pass and slightly run. We should be able to beat that team. So yeah, let's favor that in terms of pass defense. And then slightly run. Set it up that way. Pretty sure we were setting that up the wrong way, but at this point, I don't even know anymore, man. Recruitment-wise, like I said, those losses shouldn't have happened anyway. Gonna have a lot of kind of subpar visits, I'm sure. We actually had an A for a couple of people. Is there still nobody on a fucking soft commit? Holy shit. Dude, these guys are just fucking with us at this point. Just keep trying to get the sways in there. That's all we can do. Derek Good. And as long as we're in first, just... Even at this stage, even if we're not in first, all we can do is just try to sway interest to max it out. And that way, if we do go to, again, the off-season recruitment, I'll be able to talk maximum shit in regards to these other teams. And hopefully, that'll help us seal the deal. So that is the game plan. For everyone we're in first for, which is the vast majority of people that we're looking at, just fight like hell for these sways because we still get some decent point totals out of it. So is it a little bit tedious? Yes, but it's the long road that we have to travel down if we're going to make this work. The thing is, I've already maxed that out so I can talk shit about USC, which is pretty good. David Fountain. Same thing there. I can talk shit about Wisconsin, maximize the points. Looking good. Shit about the NHL franchise because it draws the same amount of money as FIFA. Well, it doesn't draw the same amount as FIFA does. Not even close. I think that's what you meant. Williams, we weren't really able to close the gap. We're going to back out on Pete Williams, let him go to Navy. We won't waste any more time. Darius Gilmore, 60-point difference. We'll see if the visit can get us in the first, and if it doesn't, then I bail on him. You could argue with Williams, we might as well have just stayed, but at the end of the day, just meh. Gilmore, he might end up going elsewhere. Walker, we're in first for. And that A needs that sway, most importantly. Santa Clarita, California. Aaron Ward, we're in second for. I haven't been able to catch Boise State. We're going to back out on him too. Mr. Jones. So we will be able to most likely add somebody else to the board here. Pretty nice. Fox dropping that 3-month practice. Oh, thank you for that. It has been a bit. How you been? Thank you for the 3 months. I hope you have been well. Welcome to banging my head against a goddamn wall because no one will commit to the school for some reason. That's where we're at right now. Let's see, Mr. Gonzalez might have a decent little visit here. And of course that sway failed. Of course it did. Mr. Marshall. Damn it. A lot of these call me stubborn. Oh, don't worry, Ronnie. I do. You big scumbag. Woodard has a visit. Heading to bed. Yeah, me take it easy. I said I shouldn't be live for that much longer, but shit, you never know. You never know with how this is going. Desperate to finish out this regular season here. Although, if we win this week, we might as well see what we can do against UConn. Talk shit about Texas for a maximum return. Wouldn't be able to talk shit about them with that one, but that's okay. Robinson, we're now in first for after that visit, which is pretty nice. Just keep trying these sways. Successful one there. People that we got left to talk to, quite a few. Jason Morris, we're in first for. Same thing. Just keep going for these sways at this point. Josh Andrews. Let's go for that visit this week. Fuck it. Try to sway stability. Damn it. That would have been nice. Yeah, Mr. Andrews on your visits. Let's just go with our highest rated ones and hope for the best. Matt Oliver, we are also in first for. Seems like these recruits are trying their hardest to find any excuse not to come here. Basically, I don't know if they're holding out hope for higher rated schools at this stage or what, but it is annoying. They are tedious to deal with. That is for sure. Hollis we're in first for. Just trying to get those sways. Man, Missouri, huh? 4 people left. Let's go 6 hours on Derek Johnson just to see what we can accomplish. If these sways would work, that would be great. And we're 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Son of a bitch. What are the odds that we went 0 for 3? Yikes. I tried offering blackjack and hookers. You know I haven't, but I really should have thought of that, huh? I really should have thought of that. Oh boy. We are having horrible luck with these sways. We can do 60, well, 40 minutes of these sways go. Try offering money. Think I can give you money that will help your parents buy a house, and then we'll take away your Heisman. I don't remember if Reggie Bush won that Heisman, but you get the point. Ole Miss did it, why can't you? We are the new SMU. Mike Mobsky, what's going on, buddy? You're just in time for very close to the end of the stream. I mean, I know Reggie Bush was the house thing. I just don't remember if he had won the Heisman, but he did, because he had to give that back. My favorite NHL team. I see the Bruins on the wall, but not a Bruins jersey to rep it. Bruins are my favorite team. I have a pretty ridiculous jersey collection. At least one jersey from each team. So, yeah. So I rotate out jerseys throughout my collection on stream, but that is the constant. It's realistic that no one gives a shit about academics. Fair! We are trying to recruit people on the basis of academics, so yeah. Alright, last 40 minutes to Holland. If we lose to, I believe, Idaho this week, we're fucked. And it's guaranteed one more season in the smaller conference. And hopefully, New Mexico can do us a favor by beating UConn. We cannot lose to Idaho, boys. We can't do it. Don't do it. Please. Thank you. 55-28, one of our biggest wins of the season. Now we wait to see what happened with UConn. Now we wait to see what happens with UConn. 4 out of 6 NHL games tonight went to overtime. Not the Bruins game. Not the Bruins. Isn't that right, Washington? That's right. That's right. So the question is, did UConn win? And if so, is the conference up for grab? Because it should be off of conference record. But it might be off of actual record. Well, the team is Manchester Storms. Well, Dodgy, you're, oh boy. Let's get out all the Ducks. It's fair. Clean hit or dirty? Dirty as fuck. Alright, Dodgy, I have to ask. Since Manchester and all. Red or blue? Hopefully neither. Have to ask. And UConn lost. Oh my god, we have a chance. We have a chance. UConn lost. As long as we beat UConn, we still won the conference. Holy shit, yes. Oh, we might be able to move to a different conference next year. Fuck yes, finally. Oh, New Mexico. Okay, hold on. New Mexico State Aggies football. New Mexico ad blocker. Sorry, but I might buy something from you. Shop. What do you got? Because I owe you one. What do you got? Why is the shop tab opening? I want to buy something. No. I wanted to buy something to show my love. Here, to make it up to you. Why can't I click on anything on their website? Is this at a fucking 2005? Like, what the hell is this? Shop. I can't click shop. Okay, your website sucks. That's what we've learned. Your website fucking sucks. You blew it, New Mexico State. You blew it. I tried so hard. New Mexico State, thank you. I love you. You and your lovely 59 overall fucking team somehow beat UConn. And as long as we beat UConn in the last week of this season, we win the fucking conference. And then we can go to any other conference we want that makes geographical sense, whether it be the Big East or whatever the fuck else. I'll leave that up to you guys. Whoo, that's huge. That is huge. Let's focus on the recruiting for the last time. Fun Belt. Are there recruiting violations in this game? No. You can break your promises to students and piss them off, though. Which isn't a very good idea. Okay, Walker, for the love of God. Look at it. We're still just in first for all of these dudes. For the love of God, somebody else commit to this team. This is, in the words of the Iron Sheik, fucking bullshit. So if we could please figure it the fuck out. Derek Good, let's talk to you. Again, just keep trying to get these sways. Like I said, these sways are going to pay off if these guys go down to the wire in that 5-week recruitment frame. Because I will be able to talk all of the shit at that point. I can't talk shit about Bama, but I'm guaranteed 100 points a week on Kellen Scott. And if we can get that up a little bit further where I can talk shit, we'll be good to go. Can you go undefeated in the Big East and challenge for a national title? Can we go undefeated in the Big East? Yes. Will we? Probably not. Let's see. I can knock 99 points off of Ohio State and everywhere. I'm not a huge football fan. Soccer for you, of course, shut at me. Fair enough. Well, I hear Manchester, and as someone who supports Liverpool, I always have to ask. But fair enough. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. We can be friends after all. It's a beautiful day. It's fun to see teams get randomly slapped. That's the joys of college football, man. You never know when UConn's going to slip up and get slapped by a team. Oh, God. For the record, I was a Liverpool fan when, like, Joe Allen existed, so, you know. You always got to clarify that you weren't just a glory hunter. I saw some shit. I saw fucking Ricky Lambert, okay? And I still stuck with that fucking team because I have no choice, essentially, but hey. If I can survive Glenn Johnson at fucking fullback, then I can survive anything. Oh, Woodard's not quite a gem. Mr. Fountain. Sign for my team. Bump, 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 bump. Would you fucking please sign for my team? Charlie Adam. Oh, good old Charlie. Fabio Barini up top. Ah. God. Talk about wanting to play old games. I do want to load up an old fucking FIFA and just be just the dog shit Liverpool teams of old. Oh, Liverpool dog shit now. Shut up. ACC is a possibility too. Again, if we win this conference, I will 100% leave it up to you guys where we go next. I'll give you options and we'll vote on it in the poll to see where the hell we go next. Could be the Big East, could be the ACC. There's a lot of different places we could go. FIFA sucks balls. It does, but it can be fun sometimes. Sometimes. I play a lot of FIFA, so trust me, I am aware. I am aware that it's not great. Big East first, then ACC. That's also a possibility. I'll pretty much leave our path up to you guys. I mean, we could say, like, okay, here's the ultimate target. Like, we don't necessarily immediately have to go to the biggest conference. Pez is better. You know what's funny is I do like Pez, but obviously just the lack of licenses sucks. And then obviously you got to play it on PlayStation. Otherwise you can't get, you know, the fill-in stuff. You know, the data packs that people will drop. So, I will admit, the gameplay of Pro Evo is pretty solid. The big issue for Pro Evo for me is not having a proper... Like, really, I think Pro Evo could kick the shit out of FIFA if they would just actually have a pro clubs of their own that wasn't shit. Because, let's be honest, EA doesn't give a fuck about pro clubs. It seems like the biggest mistake in the fucking world to me that we haven't seen the PES team... You know, I don't know what the hell Konami's doing, not taking advantage of the fact that there is an entire market of people who are dying for a good... Holy shit, Lawrence Robinson. You know, there's a crap load of people, you know, that are just dying for pro clubs to be good, and the EA team doesn't give a fuck for FIFA. So it just seems weird to me that Pro Evo doesn't put more of an emphasis on pro clubs. You know? Because if they had a proper pro club setup, me and my friends that play FIFA for clubs would have switched by now, for sure. Because the gameplay is better. Absolutely. But hey, what do I know? The basics, the basic thought of how to run a company successfully. I didn't go to school for that, so... Names they came up with for teams and they couldn't get Merseyside. I think Everton's still Merseyside Blue. in the most recent PES. I think they are. It's great. They always were pretty creative with how they named those. Let's see, academic prestige, shit talk San Diego State. It's got so much money for the licenses. A lot of them are locked in FIFA. Konami saves themselves over 13 million in licensing fees. That's fair. It's fair. Like I said, I'm not so bothered by the lack of the licenses. It's just I need a bit more of a reason, you know. Like I said, that Pro Clubs thing is huge for me. If they could make their career mode a little bit better. That's the one thing FIFA's done recently, is make their career mode better. If you pull that off, and you pull off actually making a good kind of Pro Clubs mode, then you're good to go. AJ, I also think of Pez Candy when I say Pez, which is why I often call it Pro Evo, even though everyone else calls it Pez, you know. But the argument is, as long as people know what the fuck you're talking about. I had wicked Pez collection as a kid. Wicked. I think I actually might still be in the basement of my parents' house. Like in an old tote of something. Shout out to Pez. But I play NHL 21 all the time! Regrettably, and regrettably in most instances. We started off this stream with NHL 21. Pretty much start off every stream on NHL 21. A lot of franchise stuff. Gameplay-wise, I rely on NHL 2K10 because that is the most fun hockey game ever made to me. Might just be a recency bias because of how much I've been playing it, but I do still love my NHL 04s and such, but alright, let's use this last hour on Derek Johnson. Try to get more of these sways off. Not a bad week at all for Mr. Johnson here. Just trying to catch up to Fresno. Petey won't take 13 million for 8 years to Dallas. Gave me 5 first. Jesus Christ. I'm really enjoying it this year, but it's not been fluid in years. NHL 10 was a masterpiece. Gameplay-wise, it was solid. There were some mode issues for NHL 10. That was the first year they added the phones for the trade system, and the AI was fucking bonkers. For UConn, what is the key? We are a significantly better team. Their pass offense sucks. So definitely stop the run big time. Defensively, they have a pretty good run defense. It's going to be pass the ball a tad bit. Actually, the pass defense is good, so it's going to be run the ball. Yeah, don't turn the ball over. We might actually try to go with a more conservative offense. Yeah, they have the second best turnover differential in the league, or in the nation. So definitely stop the run. Pass, run a little bit more on offense, and be pretty conservative on offense too. Okay, we're going to pass the ball a tad bit more. We're going to be pretty conservative in the play call. And then defensively, we definitely got to stop the run. And I think we can afford to be aggressive there and rely on the secondary. So that is the setup. It is the main event of this season. If we win, we move on to a bigger and better conference, which has its advantages and its disadvantages. But if we pull this off, we get to go to a different conference and move out of the incredibly small Waka Waka. I assume you don't have to be up early tomorrow. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Again, we could move to the likes of the ACC and be alongside Boston College. We could move to the Big East. I mean, we could move all over the place. And again, that decision will be up to you guys. We'll see how that plays out. The main event. The first thing we do the next time we play NCAA Football 13. we take on UConn, and we see if we can dispatch of our rivals and move on to bigger and better things.